Hi y'all, I'm going to try something I've never tried before. I'm going to drive and tell a story. Anyways, this is beeladylaura here, wanting to let y'all know about my unicorn story. So why is it a unicorn? It was a unicorn house for a client of mine who had to buy a USDA or FHA home, which means government involvement, which means that there's an inspection that the government does to ensure its safety before they will give you the loan. But the loan, especially USDA, for those of you that don't know, if you get that type of home, which has to be in a certain jurisdiction of land, then it can qualify for that type of loan, no down payment. But not only could she not have not only did she need to have the government inspection, the house couldn't be more than $90,000. So that was a hard thing to find. We did find that out in Martinsville. But first, let me tell you about how I found the client. That's kind of a cool story too. So I teach a home buying class for TAP, and I was referred to a couple who was looking for a home, and they wanted to see a house that was off market, and it just so happened that the owner of that house is somebody that I met in an investment meeting that I go to. I'm on my way to go to that tonight, and I'll tell that whole story another time because that's really kind of complicated in itself. But while I was there showing the house to that couple, I was on the phone after the couple left, and I noticed that the neighbor seemed like he was hanging around wanting to talk to me. So after I got off the phone with someone else, I approached him, and he wanted to see a duplex that was in the area. So I took him to go see a duplex, and then he was telling me he was looking for a place for his friend, and his friend ended up being the one that bought the house in Martinsville. So many touches, all strangers to me. And I just kind of felt like that was a neat way to get a client. And not only to get a client, but one that I could actually help with her. It wasn't her first time. She had owned a home before, but she had been renting for a very long time, and the rent was just getting unaffordable, and she needed a place of her own. So I'm happy to say that I was able to find her this home for around $88,000 that passed the government loans. And not only that, the selling realtor was another realtor that I met at my investment groups that I go to. So I just think it's kind of neat, the circle that of networking. So if you ever wonder if networking works, it does. So go do it. And if you need help selling or buying a home, please contact me and I'll help you find your unicorn. beeladylaura signing out.